Hey guys, welcome to another edition of Dan Does Tech Stuff. So today is April 2nd, 2025. We just had the Nintendo Direct featuring the Switch 2. So it is official. It's coming out June 5th, 2025, later this year. So looking forward to it. Today's video is just kind of recap and also show some elements from the Direct, as well as some of my commentary and some initial thoughts of what I think of the system. So without further ado, let's go ahead and watch a little bit of that Direct that we saw earlier this morning. Super excited, super pumped. And here we go. Always like the beginning animations here. Nice. Nintendo Direct. This looks like Tetris pieces coming together. Okay. Nintendo Switch 2, it's official. Okay, so here is Mario Kart World. Let's take a look. I didn't have a really good chance to take a look at the graphics, so let's see what we see here. Okay. Alright, so the graphics aren't like groundbreaking. I mean, they're very similar to Mario Kart 8. But I think this one has like 20 simultaneous racers. Oh yeah, that's a whole bunch of racers. And again, this is from YouTube, so I bet you the final product will look immensely better, especially if you're playing this in dock mode. 4K is now officially on the Nintendo Switch via dock mode. Look at all the different vistas that you'll be racing through. Okay. So not a like graphical showpiece for this one, but definitely shows you the fun and what's possible. There's Toad, got the Hammer Brothers, got Bullet Bill, those are all the power-ups. Some characters from Super Mario Brothers 2. Let's see, anything else? Okay. Got lots of vehicle configuration, customization. Oh, that's cool, a little freeway. Big well. Well, it looks like the tracks are on par with what we've seen. Oh, that's kind of cool. Looks like the big old vista here, big old map.
Hello everyone, I'm Koichi Kawamoto. And
Alright, let's see, let's fast forward through that.
Kart races are held throughout various regions
Okay,
that
so
span the globe.
they were just talking about like Mario Kart and all the various races and maps.
Depending on the time of day and weather conditions, the atmosphere will change.
Okay, that's kind of cool. So weather will affect your racing if it's raining. That's new.
And in this Mario Kart game, you can go off the racetrack and drive virtually everywhere.
Oh,
in this
that's
world.
cool. I was gonna say that big old map was probably indication that you can drive
In
anywhere.
the classic Grand Prix, race through 4
Okay,
courses in
so
a bid for
you can
first
have like
place.
a free roam map, and it looks like you can go through all
But
these
don't sleep at
different
the wheel.
races
You'll
that you
also drive
want.
to the next course as part of the competition.
That's pretty cool.
With 24 drivers in each race,
24
the
drivers,
most
my
in series
bad.
history,
I thought it
the
was 20,
competition is
24.
gearing up.
This is gonna be wild.
Introducing Knockout Tour.
Okay, so Mario Kart
Race
World is
nonstop
definitely
from one corner of the world
a
to
must-have. I
another.
think they're gonna have that as a packing game for a certain bundle. I think there's gonna be. I think I saw there was
are
2
multiple
bundles:
checkpoints along
the
the
Switch
way.
2 by itself and one with the
If you're
Switch
below the
2
placement
bundle
shown
plus
when you
Mario
hit a
Kart
checkpoint,
World.
You'll be eliminated.
So let's move on. Okay, so we did find out what that C button was on the controller. So the C button's more of like a community, social chat, just a way to interact with your friends.
Introducing Game Chat.
Game Chat,
A new
that's
feature
it.
for Nintendo Switch 2.
Hey, what's up? Can you hear me? Hello?
So Nintendo's definitely going more for that social vibe,
With
which
this
is nice.
feature, you'll be able to communicate
And
with
you know,
friends
they've
and
always kind of
family
put that
while playing a
multiplayer
game.
game functionality as like priority, so that's nice.
while using the game chat feature.
Okay, so we have
Your
microphones
voice is
built
recognized by a
in.
microphone built into the system.
Oh, okay. But you're still behind me, right?
Look at the Nintendo
Alright,
dock.
let's keep going. Okay. So
It
It's
can
got some
pick up
tech
your
in there,
speaking voice
too.
Clearly, even
They
from
got a
distance.
Pro controller there.
jump on here.
Always good to have
Let's
some
keep
good
going.
product placement.
Let's make a left right here. Let's make a.
When it's noisy around you, your voice will still come through clearly, letting you chat with ease.
Yeah, that's neat.
Oh.
If you like that social element, you know, so that's good.
And you can use this feature in handheld mode too, letting you
Oh,
easily
look how
chat
big that
with friends
console
and
is.
family.
It's huge.
If you open the chat menu and turn on game screen sharing,
Good job. Good job. There we go. There we go.
Oh,
you
that's
can also share your
neat.
game screen.
You can share your game stream with other people.
Really? They can do that?
Do it? You guys just did it.
That's probably for people who don't want to play but want to chat. I have friends that do that. They don't want to play the game. They just rather chat while you play, or they play their own game while you play your own game. Kind of like Discord.
You can chat to your heart's content,
Oh.
even while playing different games.
Yeah, I know that
There's
one.
Animal
It's so
Crossing.
Hard, right? It's tough.
Oh wow. I'm like in the
Okay,
sky.
what else do we have? Okay, so
By connecting this camera to the
they got the new Nintendo Switch 2 camera, so that connects via USB-C to the top or maybe even bottom of the Nintendo Switch.
Hi, how's everyone doing? Good?
Maybe they could have opted to have two
and video chat
USB
while playing a game.
inputs on the top like they have on the ROG Ally X, so one for the camera and one for
Here's
maybe
how it
another
works with
accessory,
just the camera feed.
or probably could just use some type of USB-C hub, so that could fix it too.
Please look forward to games which use your camera feed like this.
Alright, so I don't know if I'm going to be using that camera feature, but I guess it's nice to have, and it looks like it does auto crop you in your environment and blocks out your background.
Using game chat.
Okay, let's see what else that we
In
saw.
developing game chat, our goal was
So
for
C
you
is
to
game
enjoy playing
chat.
online with others more closely, including family
So
and friends.
it's great to see that
Almost as if
Nintendo's
you're all playing
focusing
together in the
on
same
their
place.
online, because that's always been part of their weakest part of their
the camera you saw in
console,
the trailer is the Nintendo Switch 2 camera.
and they'll probably be making a lot of
Which will be
updates
available
to
on the
their
same
online
day as
platform
Switch
as
2.
well, and how to purchase products, and maybe they have a lot more
A Nintendo
variety.
Switch Online membership will be required to use.
So you got to have your Switch Online membership, but I think they have it where
Since we'd
you
like
could
as
use
many
it,
people as possible
like there's a
to
certain amount of
experience
time
Game Chat,
there
it
for
will be
free.
available without a membership
Okay,
for a
so
limited
March
time.
31st,
We hope
2026,
you'll try it out.
open access to kind of get us familiar with how that
Additionally,
works.
Game Chat supports the Nintendo Switch Parental Controls app.
Alright,
and
so
different
there's a
settings
Nintendo
can be
app there
adjusted.
that
For example,
interfaces
whether
with your
parental permission is
smartphone.
always required when
Okay.
a child wants to use Game Chat.
What else do we have? Alright, so this goes into a little bit of the
At 7.9 inches, Switch 2 has
console
a bigger
itself,
built-in
so
screen.
bigger screen,
Here's how that
6.2
compares to
inches versus
Nintendo Switch.
7.9.
The system's thickness remains
Looks like
the same.
thickness is the same with 13.9 millimeters. Okay. It doesn't have
Approximately
OLED, but it
double
says
the
it's got
pixels compared to
LCD that
Switch.
supports
You can enjoy
HDR,
games in greater detail on the 1080p screen.
1080p versus 720. And you don't need that much more than that for portability.
The screen
120
supports
frames
up to
per second is
120
good.
frames per second, allowing for smoother gameplay in supported titles.
Kind of shows you that how many characters and smoother animation overall. So that
The
back
LCD screen is more
backtrack
vivid
maybe to
and supports
LCD
HDR,
might not be a big
providing
deal.
more contrast between
Definitely not
light and
OLED
dark
to kind of
areas
keep the
of
cost down.
images.
So the Switch 2, the way they
All
attach
new
uses
Joy-Con
magnets,
2
so I'm pretty sure they've
controllers
tested
connect
this out
magnetically.
pretty significantly.
Strong magnets
but
keep the controllers firmly attached
I
to
wonder
the
if you
system.
drop it if the magnets
Detach
come
your
out.
controller easily by
Okay.
pressing the release button.
Okay,
on
there
the
is a
back.
release button, gotcha. So it's just not the magnets by themselves, it's got some mechanism
The
to
SL
keep it in place.
and SR buttons are bigger for greater comfort.
Oh,
and
okay,
control
I never
when
liked
playing
those
with the
small buttons on the
Joy-Con 2 held
Joy-Con.
horizontally.
Still don't like the way you hold it, you know, when you hold it like
The left and
horizontal,
right
but
sticks are now larger.
Nintendo's got to stick to what works. This right here, the heavily touted
Each
mouse
Joy-Con 2
controls, it
controller can be
actually
used
is
as a mouse
something that
to
came
play
to
with
fruition there.
compatible games.
So the leaks
Both
were
the
right,
left
it is a
and right
mouse,
Joy-Con
and it's
2
not just
support
one, but
mouse
both.
controls.
Better audio,
By
can't beat
adjusting the
that.
audio balance between the ranges, sounds from the built-in speakers are
Awesome.
clearer and more natural in handheld
I like
and
that.
tabletop modes.
I wonder how if it has like Bluetooth option
It has
for
a built-in
Bluetooth headset.
microphone, so you can voice chat
headphones.
with friends
Okay,
anytime
built-in
via game chat.
microphone, good.
It also uses noise-canceling technology
nice.
to filter
Okay.
sounds, so your voice
Good
will
job,
come
Nintendo.
through
You are
clearly.
so learning. 3D audio.
Even if you don't have a surround sound system, games can be enjoyed with more immersive, three-dimensional sound, as if it were coming
It
from
says something
all
about an
around
update
you.
on the bottom. Okay. That's pretty cool. Let's look at the stand. I feel like the stand looks a little
Nintendo Switch
weak.
2 however
It's gotta
you
be
like,
metal.
with a
If it's not
large,
metal, it could
sturdy
look like it
stand.
could break. Look at those hinges.
You can move it freely,
Super
like
thin.
this.
That's something to really test out. Okay, so I know there's two
In
USB-Cs.
addition to
There's
the
one on the top and
USB-C
one on the
port
bottom.
found on the
Okay.
bottom of the system, there's
Yep.
one on top as well.
Oh, okay, they got the 3.5 millimeter jack
It's
still.
handy for connecting a USB-C
Ah.
camera.
See that camera? I don't know. Not
charging
gonna
a
lie, it
laptop.
looks kind of silly, but Nintendo really wants to add that camera feature. I guess that's as good as it gets. I wonder if it's like a
Nintendo
1080p
Switch 2
camera.
comes with 256
So
gigabytes
here's
of
cool.
internal
So
storage,
more memory on board,
8
32
times
versus
that of
256
Nintendo
gigabytes.
Switch.
So
For storing
that's
your game downloads,
that's
same
still
data,
on the small
and
side,
more.
but it's not
Reading
128.
and writing data is also faster.
You could probably add a memory card to it, of course. Obviously, here's that new dock with 4K
Use the
support.
Nintendo Switch 2 dock to
This
connect
right
to
here
your
is what
TV
was,
and enable up to
supposedly the
4K
Switch
resolution
Pro.
for compatible games.
I wonder if it has
HDR
more
is
power in
also
it, like a
supported
graphic
in
card
TV mode.
or some type of graphic enhancer. But it does have a fan, so look, it supports anywhere from 720 to 4K.
The Nintendo Switch 2 dock has a built-in fan that keeps your
Okay,
system cool.
that's cool. I
This
wonder if there's
helps keep
anything
performance
else in there
stable.
besides a fan. But definitely will get warm for system pushing 4K graphics.
On
I love it.
Nintendo
It's backward
Switch 2,
compatible.
You can play Nintendo Switch 2 games, as well as compatible Nintendo
That's-
Switch games.
that's-
Physical and
That's
digital
pretty
games
fire
are
because
supported.
there's a whole bunch of Switches out there. A lot of people have Switch 1 games. So the fact that you don't have to rebuy them, that's powerful. I wonder if they're, and they talk about some games being enhanced. I wonder how Nintendo decides on which games are enhanced and which ones are not.
As you just saw,
Or maybe it's up to the
Nintendo
developer.
Switch 2 isn't simply an improved Nintendo Switch.
It sure isn't.
We redesigned the system
Okay,
from the ground
Joy-Con
up,
looks
packing
better. It's
lots
got the
of new
Hall
gameplay
effects.
features.
Mouse controls.
And to help players better understand the Switch 2 hardware, we're currently developing this game. Mr. Kawamoto!
Which game?
Hello. My current location is actually inside the game itself.
This is kind of interesting. So the
This
whole
is
console
Nintendo
is
Switch 2 Welcome Tour.
it's like a map,
Exclusive to
a
Nintendo
virtual
Switch 2.
tour, like a virtual map. This is kind of
I'm
interesting.
standing over here.
So I guess you can travel and traverse
Okay,
all
everyone,
different parts of the
join me
controller
inside the game.
and visit what each feature does.
There are a lot of question mark icons here. Let's examine them.
Obviously,
sign
it's going to be
reads, "Where
exclusive to
are
the
the
Switch 2 because
The Joy-Con 2 controllers
what other
attached to
console
the
would it
system with
be?
magnets,
beyond.
and those magnets are inside the system. The
So
SL
that's
and
great.
SR
Nintendo is
buttons on the Joy-Con 2
leveraging
are
more
made of metal.
technology using magnets.
So that's how they attach to the
The
system.
Hall effect controller, so that you don't get that
A magnetic
stick
circuit
drift.
is formed between them, so they won't easily detach.
Nice, little tricky there.
Through
that
examining
circuit to
signs
work.
like these, you can discover
Rumble
all sorts
still
of
good?
secrets about Nintendo Switch 2. Another example, the Joy-Con 2
See,
controllers have
Nintendo
mouse
always
controls.
has some
And
innovative
when combined
things.
with the
So you've got
gyroscopes,
the
you can even do
mouse.
something like this.
I can see that with like Mario
You can
Paint.
adjust the position of the golf club and aim
Wow,
for the cup
see,
by
look at
rotating
that.
the Joy-Con
I
2.
think this is the first console to do it. I think I saw
By
the
combining the
Lenovo
mouse
Legion Go
controls
do
and
it, but on one
gyroscopes,
side,
things
just
like
the
this
right
are
side of the
possible.
controller, so they have both.
There are secrets to
mice or
discover,
mouse?
even as you're playing mini games and tech demos.
Oh, that's cool.
Some of the secrets range from the unique features of the system to tiny details you might not
Oh, that's
notice
kind of
until
cool.
they're
So
pointed
in this
out.
virtual
There
tour,
are
you get to
plenty.
try different features.
Nintendo
of the-
Switch
of the
2 Welcome
controller.
Tour will launch as a paid digital game on the same day as Nintendo
Whoa,
Switch
it's a
2.
paid digital
So
only
please check
game?
it
What
out
the
if you're
heck? I
interested.
thought that would be free. Come
Now,
on, Nintendo.
I'd like to share some more information regarding
Well, it takes some
Nintendo
time to
Switch
develop
2.
the game. I guess we have to rationalize that.
This is the game card for Nintendo
Okay,
Switch 2
let's see what the
titles.
Switch 2 games will look
It's
like.
the same shape as Nintendo
Same shape,
Switch
same
game
size. Makes sense.
but it's now red and it has much faster data reading
Okay.
speeds.
faster speeds. That's what I saw.
Next up is additional storage. Switch 2 will only work with micro SD
So
Express
only the
cards.
newer micro SD Express cards
There are
will
different type
be
of SD
compatible with
cards
the new
and will
Switch
make
2s,
high-speed data
unlike the
transfers
Switch
possible.
1s, which had just a normal speed. So you would have to look for the
Please note, the
EX
regular
on.
micro SD cards used for
the
Nintendo
packaging
Switch
material.
will not be compatible.
So it has to have
Additionally,
micro
to
SD
transfer
with
data
EX.
from Switch to Switch 2, you can log into your Nintendo account to use the System Transfer feature.
Okay.
With this feature, you can transfer save data,
Use
digital games,
transfer
and
data
more.
for digital games and more.
We're also releasing
Oh,
a
yep.
new
Here's that Switch
Pro
2 controller, the Pro.
It has a C button, which launches
It looks
Game
just
Chat,
like
and on the
the-
back, there are new GL and GR
the
buttons,
OG.
which you
Okay,
can use
some
to
new
assign
buttons there on the
existing
back.
Button controls.
It's probably gonna be $69.
In addition, an audio jack has
Ooh,
been added.
audio jack.
We've
That's something
introduced
that
a few new
that's
features,
new.
And after today's presentation,
I don't think
the official
Nintendo's ever
Nintendo
had a
Switch 2
controller that had
website
audio
will go
jack on
live.
it.
There will also be an Ask the Developer
Okay,
article
sweet.
on the website, where the three of us will talk about the
Well,
development
the
of
fact that you
Nintendo
can
Switch 2.
plug in
We
your
hope you'll check that out
headset
as
into
well.
the controller, that's pretty good. I like that. That's a
And
nice
now,
feature to
the
have.
Nintendo Switch 2 launch date.
Here it is. Ding ding ding. Drum roll.
Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th.
June 5th,
We're very much
2025.
looking forward to the day when you all get to experience it, so please wait just a bit longer.
But they don't have a price tag. And I'm pretty sure
Now,
they might have had one. It could have been maybe $3.99 is what I'm throwing out
You
there.
can play 3 types of games.
All right, let's see. Hold on.
The first type is
You gotta
Nintendo
play your
Switch
Nintendo
2
Switch
games.
2 games. Okay.
These games take advantage of the performance and features of Switch 2.
Okay.
The second type
Yep.
is compatible
Backward
games that were
compatibility
released on
with the
Switch.
Nintendo Switch 1 games.
Nintendo Switch 2 edition games are the third type.
Oh, okay. What is Nintendo Switch 2
Some
edition? What
games
is
that
that?
were released on Switch will receive upgraded versions that offer things like improved
Mm.
visuals, unique ways to play on Switch 2, and more.
That's great.
Now, I'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
I don't
of
have Super Mario Jamboree, but I
Please
might
take
be
a look.
inclined to go pick it up. Now, what I was hoping for and they delivered was
Super Mario Party
was
Jamboree
Zelda
is getting an
Breath of the
upgrade on
Wild
Nintendo Switch
and
2.
Zelda Tears of the Kingdom,
upgrade expands
all
on the
upgraded
base
with
game and
enhanced
adds new
graphics.
features,
Let's,
including
let's swap to that. Let's see. Sorry, Jamboree fans. I don't have it, but let's go to Zelda, which is what I wanted to see right here. Let's watch the tail end of this.
Super Mario Party Jamboree can upgrade to Nintendo Switch 2
Okay,
edition.
so you got to get
plus
that
Jamboree
upgrade
TV
pack. I
by
don't know what
purchasing
that's going
an
to cost.
upgrade pack.
$14.99, $10.
Please look forward to a new Mario Party experience,
Okay.
where you can see each other's reactions while playing. Let's continue
That's gonna be
presenting
fun to
some
see.
more Nintendo Switch 2 edition games.
Here it is, Breath of the Wild. This is my all-time favorite game.
Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
Okay, here are the Nintendo Switch 2 edition games we're talking about
Legend of
for,
Zelda Tears of
for
the
both
Kingdom
Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild.
feature enhanced
Wow,
resolution
look at
and frame
that.
rates,
That looks so good.
and also support HDR.
HDR, more vibrant
makes the
colors. I
image
wonder if
more
it's 4K. Maybe he's up.
So you can play with
upscale to
smoother,
4K?
higher definition graphics.
Oh, nice. Looks so good.
Plus, you can get even more out of your adventures in Hyrule using
What
Zelda,
is Zelda
Notes.
Notes? What is that?
This new feature
Oh,
can be
okay, it's probably
accessed
an
via
app.
the Nintendo Switch app on smart devices.
Might have to do. I think you saw
It's a
something to do with like
game-specific
giving you
service
like
that's exclusive to the
icons and
Switch 2
maps and
editions
how to
of these
navigate.
titles.
Okay.
For example, it can help guide you to various
You know what I was
locations, like
thinking
shrines
they
and
could have
quests you
done? They
haven't
could have
found.
like
Guidance activating.
pressed that C button to change your Switch
Proceed
1,
north.
so that way it can serve as your inventory / like map. That would have been cool to be able to
Cool.
use your Switch
You
1
can share
as a
your creations
controller
using QR codes
to
and
control
send
the
them to
Switch
another
2 game when
player
it's
to create
docked.
in their
That would have
game.
been neat to do. Or neat to have. Maybe something to think about, Nintendo. I've yet to try a lot of the features on Tears of the Kingdom, but I
We
will
hope
be
these
playing this
features will make your
predominantly on the
adventures even
Switch 2 now
more
because of the enhancements here. Awesome.
In Kirby and
It
the
looked like
Forgotten
they did a
Land,
big push
you'll
for a
be
lot
able
of
to
Kirby
enjoy
stuff
an
games.
additional story
So Kirby is
exclusive to the Nintendo Switch 2 edition,
got a
along
lot
with
of
improved
releases coming
graphics
onto the
and frame
system.
rates.
There was no Super Mario
This story
Brothers
takes
3D
place
game,
in
no
Forgotten
new
Land
3D
after
Mario
being
game
struck
that was
by a
shown here.
powerful meteor that
I still have my
causes
hands
mysterious
crossed, my
changes.
fingers crossed for a Zelda Ocarina of Time
You might be
remaster
looking
like they did
forward
with
to
Metro
Kirby's new
Prime.
adventure.
Come on, Nintendo, bring us a Nintendo exclusive Zelda
Metroid Prime 4
Ocarina
Beyond
of Time
will have both the
HD
Nintendo
remaster
Switch
would be
and a
amazing.
Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
Okay, so there are two versions of Metroid Prime 4. One that's made exclusively for the Switch and one for the Switch 2 with the enhanced 4K visuals.
In addition to standard controls,
And look at that, you
can
got the
use
mouse controls,
for
which makes it
intuitive gameplay on Switch 2.
interesting because for those who want to use a mouse to play
Plus,
that way.
You can explore the immersive world in 4K at 60
Wow,
frames per
4K
second,
60
or enjoy
HDR, that's
smoother action in
crazy.
full HD
Or you can do
at
1080
120
120.
frames per second.
Okay,
Choose
so
from
they're
these two
capped at
modes, both of which
1080
support
60
HDR, based
handheld,
on your preference
720
and
120
playstyle.
handheld with the HDR.
Plus, Pokemon
Now, there's a lot of
Legends
people who
ZA,
wanted
which is
Pokemon
scheduled
to
launch
finally
later
get
this year,
the
will not only
graphics and the
receive a
performance
Nintendo Switch
it
version,
should have.
but a Nintendo Switch
So this
2
may be the
edition as
one, and
well.
this is coming out later this year.
By taking advantage of the power of Switch 2, you can enjoy your adventure in Lumio City with enhanced resolution and frame rates.
It's about time, Nintendo.
The Nintendo Switch 2 edition games you
Okay,
just
so-
saw will be
so these are
available
the
as both
Switch 2
physical
editions.
and digital versions.
They'll probably add Mario
And
up
if you
there with
already
it,
own
but
the
the Mario
Nintendo Switch
games look
version of the
already
game,
good.
You can play the Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
Yeah,
by
one of the
purchasing
reasons
a
they held me
couple.
back on playing Tears of the Kingdom on
We
the
hope you're
Switch
looking forward
1
to
was all the
these
shimmering,
Nintendo Switch
so
2 edition games.
the fact that this will upgrade and clean those lines up,
Next,
super excited
I'd like
about
to
that.
introduce a brand new game featuring mouse controls with the Joy-Con 2 controllers.
Okay.
Please take a
Definitely
look.
Mario Paint is coming. It's just a matter of time. I love the sound effects. See, this is kind of cool that you can use the mouse simultaneously, so that's going to be interesting to see what kind of games they come up with. Oh, that's kind of neat. Oh, that's going to be... Oh, look at that. It's got the motion controls too. That's sweet. Drag X Drive. This is like the take of basketball, like instead of soccer. And race cars. Okay. That's gonna be interesting. Okay. Ooh, I can see a lot of people playing this. Cool. Alright, what else do we got? Capcom is coming into the fray. Okay, sweet. So Capcom is bringing Street Fighter 6 to the mix. You gotta have a big fighting game on the system. You didn't have Tekken. Tekken 8, you know me, I love Tekken 8, so I didn't see it here. It'll probably end up coming to the system. Probably when they have another Switch Nintendo Direct sometime in June.
At normal levels. Testing data link with Spine.
Nice.
Commencing launch.
I think every big developer is gonna bring all their AAA games on here for sure.
We will finally be liberated.
It's about time, Nintendo. You got performance, you got power, you got IP, and you have a new console. I mean, all these developers, all these companies are looking to make a whole bunch of money, and they're gonna use Nintendo Switch 2 to do it. Alright, what else do we have? We're halfway through.
Magic when Hogwarts
Okay,
Legacy
so
launches on
Hogwarts
the
is
same
coming.
day as Switch 2.
This is Tony Hawk 3 and 4. They'll probably end up having 1 and 2 on there as well, but this is the latest additions to the Tony Hawk series with updated graphics. Looks so good. I only played a little bit of Tony Hawk series, but when I played them, had a good time. Yeah, this is gonna be driving a lot of folks here too. Boom. Alright, what else? We got the Yakuza series that's on here. Nice. Yakuza 0 is on
We'll
here.
have more games to show from our publishing and development partners, but for now, we'd like to show a game being developed in collaboration with Nintendo.
Okay.
Please take a look.
Which one is this one? Was this Hitman? Oh, this is a collaboration with Nintendo. Oh, this is the new Zelda games, kind of like the Hyrule Warriors.
Who descended from the heavens.
Okay, so this is a collaboration. Okay, So new Zelda game here. That's the same art style as Breath of the Wild. This is by that with that company KOEI. Kind of like Dragon's Dynasty Warriors.
Now, some news about Nintendo Switch Online.
Okay, let's take a look at the online
you can
component.
continue to enjoy Nintendo Switch Online on Switch 2. And with Nintendo Switch Online,
So you got to get
plus
that expansion pack if you want to play Nintendo 64
you can enjoy
games
a new
and
membership
64
benefit exclusively on Switch 2.
Game Boy Advance,
Please take a look at this.
Sega Genesis. Oh, okay, yep. This is one I didn't expect to see. I thought they were going to be a lot later, but yes, GameCube is going to be on here. Plus, as you guess, a new Nintendo GameCube controller to go with it.
Originally released in 2001. Here are the titles that will be available.
Now, I might get roasted for this. I don't like the GameCube controller. I just found it awkward.
Using a mysterious baton,
I am not a fan of the GameCube controller.
The Legend of Zelda,
But some people are diehards. They like live and die by that GameCube controller, especially for Smash Bros. Ah, nice. Soul Calibur's here. That was one of the best, like, graphically amazing games for the GameCube.
Legend of Zelda series enters the fray.
Still looks good. You got Zelda as the exclusive character for this version. Okay, so it's gonna show us Nintendo GameCube games, and that looks like it's coming day in day of, and it's got the C button implementation for game chat.
The Nintendo GameCube controller,
I'm probably gonna say it's about 59 bucks, 49 or
Nintendo
59.
Switch Online members will
Maybe
also be
49.
available the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
I might have to get that one to test out.
Or happen
But
to play
dang,
them
I don't like that GameCube
We
controller.
hope you're looking forward to Nintendo GameCube.
Alright, what else do they have? A few more games here. Okay, some indie games. Okay, so 2K is jumping on board.
To Nintendo Switch 2. Plus NBA 2K.
NBA
as well.
2K.
We can't
You've
wait
got
to see you in the ring
WWE.
and on the court.
And then they've got EA is coming on board too with a lot of the EA games like Madden.
Off they went on.
There's Borderlands.
Civ 7 launches on
Civilization.
the same day as Switch 2.
See, I knew that was gonna be on it because a lot of games like these RTS games need a mouse, and the fact that the controllers act as a mouse, double as a mouse, that makes it way better. Firaxis games for sure.
Hi, I'm Lionel Jinks. And I'm Ben Bishop. Our final announcement for today.
What else do we have?
Gungeon 2. Dodge countless bullets and aim for the Gungeon's depths.
Gungeons 2 entered the Gungeon. I played the original, which was really fun. We'll shoot 'em up there.
Fan favorite elements to return.
Final Fantasy, the remake, Intergrade, definitely will bring that back. They'll probably have Rebirth on there too. Yeah, what an amazing game. Final Fantasy 7. Gosh. I love how they're bringing old school, making it new school, up-res, and then just further expanding on the gameplay and the narrative. Oh, I saw Cyberpunk, Hitman is on there, Borderlands. Yeah, so quick little snippets of gameplay from other games, but Cyberpunk 2077 is going to be on this Hollow Knight. Oh, look at all these games. Oh, so much potential. Sega's coming into the fray. Wild Hearts 2. Oh, that's going to be an amazing game. So much potential Switch 2 is bringing out there. You got the indie developers, you got old school tried and true Nintendo IP. Ooh, Marvel. This one looks good. I like the Marvel game. Star Wars Outlaws. Okay, Ubisoft is here. Yeah, if you're a developer publisher, you gotta get in on the game here. I don't think I've ever played the Nobunaga's Revenge. Fast Fusion, that's good. That one had amazing graphics. Shadow Labyrinth. Don't know much about this one. So here's some new ones I haven't played. Reanimal? Ooh, that looks kind of creepy. Fortnite, probably with all the ray tracing, RT graphic upgrades. Whoa, okay, I was gonna say that the PlayStation add their stuff there. Looks like it's some type of like archive that you can play. Human Fall Flat 2. Yeah, look at all those games. It's just got everything. You can think of everything. First-person shooters, third-person shooters, puzzle games, indie games, RTS games.
Will be the last from our publishing and development partners.
I think this is the one that was from like From Software. It's like a new, yeah, it's From Software.
Very dusk.
Okay, yeah. Very Souls-like game.
Creator's voice article, where the game's director, Hidetaka Miyazaki.
What else do we have? Oh, this is the Kirby's Air Ride. I tell you, there's a big push for Kirby games on here. I was really hoping for the Ocarina of Time remaster. I thought they were, you know, I thought they were gonna like leave it for the last one. Let's take a look at this. Looks good. I mean, graphically speaking, the Switch 2 is gonna be everything that we wanted. And this is an old game. I wonder if it's a remaster. The price is probably like a kind of a combination of remaster and adding new gameplay, new maps. Kirby's Air Ride. Yep. Air Riders. I think that was it, right? I don't think we had anything else after that. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, Donkey Kong, yep. Gives me the Zelda Breath of the Wild vibes. It gives you that, also reminds me of what, Donkey Kong 64? And oh yeah, let's look at the packaging. Okay, so here it is. Let's look at the packaging. This Donkey Kong game is coming out July 17th.
That was a brand new 3D platforming action game starring Donkey Kong.
That's right.
Donkey Kong Bonanza.
So quick recap.
With incredible strength,
June 5th
smash
is
through enemies,
June 5th, 2025 is when the Switch 2 is launching.
ground, and just
There's gonna be
about
two bundles.
everything
There's
as
gonna
you
be like the
demolish your
regular
way
bundle,
through
one
the
with the
massive
pack-in with
underground
the
world.
Super Mario
More
with
details will be
Mario
shared
Kart
in the
World.
future. We hope you're looking forward to it.
Now the thing that they don't have is the
Thank you for
price.
watching
Let's
so
see.
far.
Let's look at the bundles they're gonna have here. They didn't announce the price. I'm thinking $3.99.
Nintendo Switch 2
It
launches
could be
on
as high as
June 5th.
$4.49. But if you're at $4.99, I think that might be a little too expensive. But we do have tariffs
We'll release
coming up,
Nintendo Switch 2,
and that might
as well as a
affect
bundle
the price.
that
Here's
includes a
that bundle
digital
right there.
version of Mario Kart World.
I'll go with this one probably. Let me know if you're getting
For more details,
what bundle you're planning on
please
getting.
check the official Nintendo Switch 2 website, which goes live later today.
And I think that's it.
We've covered a lot of information, but that's all we have to share for today.
Sounds good. Thank you guys. Nintendo, you are amazing.
We are very much looking forward to everyone being able to experience Nintendo
Oh yeah,
Switch 2.
you guys hit a home run with this console
We
for
appreciate
sure.
you joining us today. Thank you very much.
Okay, guys. So there you have it. That's gonna be the Switch 2 coming up June 5th. And yeah, I just want to get your thoughts. Thanks for taking the time to watch this Nintendo Direct with me. If you found value in this video, go ahead and hit that like button. Also, if it's your first time coming to the channel, consider hitting that subscribe button so that way we can continue to grow together and share content with folks who like this content, texts and apps and games all together. And with that said, take care of yourself and each other. Looking forward to June 5th so we can play the Nintendo Switch. And I'll catch you on the next video. With that said, bye for now.